Hello everybody and welcome back. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for watching my videos, sticking around, clicking on this video for the first time maybe. It means a lot to me and I'm having so much fun creating these videos, so that's a win-win, right? So for this vlog, it's quite rainy outside right now, which is amazing. I have my cute little mug, my coffee mug, displaying Eeyore. I love him. And I just want to read. So I'm thinking this could be a vlog where I read a lot and me preparing for the new school year. Furthermore, I will be talking about the books I've been reading in the summer, or at least I have a few laying next to me that I really want to talk about. I want to update my bullet journal with you guys. Today's the day where we update it because it's been a few months, I think. I had exams and then resits at the end of the school year, and then vacation started and I did not update it at all. So I think it's time and I want to take you along with it. And then later this week, I think I want to decorate for fall. Oh, I really want to decorate for fall. And tomorrow my lovely friend is coming over, so I won't have any time to do it then. But in 2 days, I am going to decorate for fall, and you will see bits and pieces of the apartment that I have with my boyfriend. We've been revamping it a little bit because we've been here for a bit more than a year now, and we plan on staying longer, even after I'm done with university, maybe a few more years, because we're just situated really good here and it's a really nice apartment. It is pricey, of course. We live in the city, in the same city as my university, so I ride my bike to school. It's amazing. And also, not familiar, riding your bike to school is a really Dutch thing to do. And I love it so much and I want to keep doing it as much as possible. Oh my gosh. Oh, the boyfriend is calling. Anyway, I think I'll just show you the books that I want to talk about them, and then if I forgot to mention anything of what I plan to be doing in this vlog, it will be a nice surprise. Maybe for the both of us. I don't know. So, the books that I want to talk about. I'll start with the one that I read first, which is The Starless Sea by Erin Morgenstern. This is a fantasy book. It does have a little bit of a romantic storyline, but that's really not the main part of this book. It's basically just fantasy. It follows a guy. He's in college, I think, so yeah, we follow him and he's the main character. I really like him as a main character, actually. Although I think he sometimes makes choices that I would not make myself. But that's not the point. I really enjoyed this book. So that. And then my boyfriend got me Reckless. So that's the second book in the series, but the third book you can read in the world. So you have Powerless, Powerful, Reckless. And Powerless got 5 stars from me. Powerless was it. I really liked the sort of unique, so to say, storyline, and it was really good. Sometimes a little bit cringy, if you ask me, but I'm willing to look past it. And overall, the story and the romance, oh, I was a sucker for the romance. The only downside about this book is, in my opinion, and please skip forward to, I don't know, I will put a timestamp here. The downside to this book is that I felt like it repeated itself a little bit from the first one. It wasn't what I hoped it would be. I do recommend you read it though, because this might have been my opinion it was definitely my opinion. Not to say it's a bad book or a bad story at all. I don't have that big of an opinion about this book. I just thought I would enjoy it more. So that's why I'm putting it out there. Then I want to talk about 2 or 3 more books, but I read those on my Kindle. Now, if you've seen my video a few videos back, then you know that my Kindle is very recently, newly bought, precious thing of mine. So I've been reading on it a lot. First, I read Bride by Ellie Hazelwood, which I really enjoyed. That book is her first, I think, fantasy novel, and it's about vampires, werewolves, and humans. I had some expectations, and they really met my expectations. She wrote it beautifully, and I raced through it in like 2 days, which I do from time to time, but that's not really normal for me. Yeah, I really liked it. There was a lot more spice than I thought it would have, especially with Ellie Hazelwood. I haven't read many of her books. This was the second one. I think I only read The Love Hypothesis before I read Bride, but since I'm a real fantasy lover, I had to give it a go, and I am not disappointed. I recommend the book. Really, I loved it. Then I didn't really know what to read next, so I read Not in Love by Ellie Hazelwood again. It did not take me 2 days to finish. It did take me a little longer, I think maybe 4. It's not that big of a deal actually. The storyline itself is something I never really gravitate towards. I've not been in a romance vibe anyway lately. But this one was sort of a corporate romance. I didn't expect it to be this good, but it was. So I'm amazed by that. I really love it. And then now I am reading Cherish. I was gonna say Charm, but I'm reading Cherish by Tracy Wolff. I talked about her, I think, before. Yes, in my last video about me reorganizing my bookshelves. I believe I am 80% through? 84% through. So it's about to end soon, and then that's the end. That scares me a little bit because there's a lot that needs to happen. But I want to save talking about this for when I finish it, which will probably be the next time I'm filming. Well, the next day, I think. So yeah, that's weird. Anyway, I think that's it for now. I'm gonna get cooking. I'll keep it at this, and hopefully I'll see you the next time I'm filming. Okay, bye. Hello everyone, welcome back. It's another day, it's currently Friday, and I wanted to update you a little bit. If I'm correct, you just saw me updating my bookmark, this one right here. I designed this myself. I don't know if you could see a little coffee stain there, but I've enjoyed this so far. I liked filling it out, but as you can see, I'm not good at keeping up, so I don't know if I'll be doing that again. I also made it in different colors. Green, blue, pink, if I remember correctly, so that was fun. And then you saw me updating my bullet journal. I have one from Creachick, so she's actually Dutch YouTuber, and I really like this one. It has a nice flat lay and it wasn't as expensive. I really like the paper also, and I'm really satisfied. And look at this. If you know me, this fits my vibe, so that's really nice. And I wanted to tell you a little bit about the book I am reading right now. I just started You've Reached Sam on my Kindle. So far, let me see, I am in 23% right now. I really like it, and I know it is supposed to be sad, but I can't really say much about it yet. I'm really intrigued by the story so far, and I am eager to read more, but it hasn't piqued my interest as some other books yet. However, I'm not even 25% in, so that's normal, I think. And I'm patient to wait, but I will update you in another video about that. Next week I plan on doing a fall TBR. I have some really nice books on my list. I want to do one reread of a book that I DNF'd. I want to give it another chance, so I have one of those, and then I think that will be it for next week. I'm also starting my new year in uni, as I told you before, so there will be a vlog soon about that. I think that's about all I have to say. I finished Cherish, by the way, so that means I finished the whole series. That was the 6th and last book in the series, and I don't really know what to say. So our main character, Grace, I'm not gonna give you any spoilers, but she's the main character. You follow her from book 1, and then after book 1, so between 1 and 2, something happens that she can't remember, and also you as a reader can't remember, so you're not informed. And that's what the 5th book is about. And so I was very intrigued, and I read the book, found it super weird. It was a really weird book. My main thought was, how do you come up with this stuff? But I liked reading about the characters again. It didn't have my peak interest, but it became sort of a comfort thing. So I kept reading, and then of course there was only one book left, and then on my Kindle it was 99 cents. I had to buy it, I had to read it. Was not really worth it. I finished it 2 days ago, and I don't even really remember the end. No, now that I think about it, I do. It wasn't that impressive to me. But I'm also sad that it's over, because I flew through those books somehow. I know this doesn't make a lot of sense, because on one hand I'm saying I didn't really enjoy it, and on the other hand I'm saying I really did, and that's how I feel. I don't know what else to say. If you haven't read the first book, Crave, I really enjoyed that, and I also really enjoyed the second one. So the first one is where she... how do I put this without any spoilers, because I don't want to give them. Would I recommend it? I think yes, if you're in a reading slump and you just want to read something comfortable. at least this worked for me. Every time I did not know what to read, or I didn't really, I don't know, just didn't want to, I went back to this series, and it lasted me like a year for the 5 books, because when I read the first one I was not aware that it was a series, especially not of 6 books, so that took me a while to figure that out, that there were more, and then I was excited, and then it took me like a year. So yeah, I recommend it. I think, I don't know, do with this information what you will. So anyway, that's all from me. Let me just thank you all so much for enjoying my videos. I really hope you plan to subscribe, or you're already subscribed maybe. I really love creating these, and I'm really looking forward to seeing you again next week. So goodbye for now.